5 years ago, I was gone for 6 minutes and I was only 41 years old. There was no warning. I had a massive cardiac arrest. When I woke up in the hospital from a coma, almost a week later, I realized something. Life doesn't give you a heads up. And since then, I've spent this time to reflect on what truly matters in my life. Today, I want to share with you 5 things that I learned the hard way so that you don't have to. And stick around to the end because I believe that number 3 is something that causes people to waste the best years of their life. So lesson number 1, time is not infinite. After my cardiac arrest, I kept replaying a moment in my head. I had a friend named Jay who had been battling cancer for quite a long time. And one of the last conversations that I remember us having before I went into the hospital suddenly was we had a disagreement about a truck. And if you know Jay and I, we were always buying vehicles. I would go buy some used old sports car and he loved pickup trucks. He was always a big Ford Ranger guy. And it seemed like almost like a competition where he'd buy a truck and then I'd buy a car. And then a couple years later, he'd buy another used vehicle. I'd buy another old used vehicle. But we had a disagreement about something, but we ended up chuckling about it. But the sad part is, after I came out of the coma, he did come to visit me in the hospital, but then his health took a turn for the worse. And he ended up passing away a month after I came out of the hospital from my situation. And the thing that hits me is that conversation we had wasn't about dreams or life goals or money or anything like that. It was just a funny little conversation about vehicles. And here's the truth that I learned. We treat time like it's endless, but it's not. The meetings with colleagues, the grudges we hold with family and friends, putting things off and saying, I'll do that later, I'll get to that later, the procrastinating, none of that matters when you're collapsed on the floor fighting for your life, battling cancer. So my suggestion here, start acting like time is precious, because it is. By the way, I'm dedicating this video to Jay. Lesson number 2, your busy life is a lie. Before my heart stopped, too busy to sit still for even 10 minutes without checking my phone. And then in the hospital, I realized no one's sitting in their deathbed thinking, I wish I worked more. We all say, I wish I lived more. I wish I spent more time with that person. So ask yourself, what are you really busy for? Is it worth your last breath? Lesson number 3, fear is the real killer. I used to be terrified. Failure, judgment, just not being enough. But when you've been literally dead, fear loses its power. The truth is, fear doesn't protect you, and it actually keeps you small. The things that I regret now are not the risks that I took, but they're the chances that I didn't take because I was too scared, too afraid. So please don't let fear write your story. Take action. Now here's lesson number 4, and this one's powerful. You are not your job. So when I woke up after my coma and I came to, no one rushed in and said, oh, thank God you're alive. I need you to go finish that quarterly report. I need you to go hook up that machine. I need you to go finish that lesson plan with your students. Because here's the cold truth. Your job doesn't care about you. Your job or career isn't going to visit you in the hospital. It's not going to visit you on your birthday. It's certainly not going to visit you on your deathbed. Please don't get me wrong. You can work hard at times in your life, but don't confuse your career with your purpose. Now, finally, lesson number 5. The little things are the big things. Do you want to know what the first thing was that sort of hit me when I came to from the coma in the hospital? I remember the sun coming through a window and through the trees and just away, and the sun was hitting my eyes, the glare. And amidst the chaos of wondering why I was in the hospital, I just remember the sun hitting my eyes. It took me away for just a moment, grabbed my attention, and put me into a present moment in a way that is so hard to describe. And another little thing that I remembered was tasting ice, because I remember drinking a lot of water and then sucking and chewing on ice. And as silly as that sounds, you're doing something in the present moment. You're being mindful. It's a little thing in life that captures your attention. I'd spent 41 years of my life chasing these big moments, but the ones that have saved me since then are the tiny ones. Little things of noticing a wonderful moment, seeing a nice act of kindness in public, not ignoring your pet and petting them when they're looking up at you, and the sound of nature with the wind blowing through the trees. And I like to go fishing, and the sound of the water hitting off the boat and the loons and the birds chirping in the background. These are little things that you can Take a moment in your life and appreciate. I was diagnosed with PTSD about a year after my cardiac event. So this was in 2021. Those little moments have been critical in my recovery. But my point is, don't wait for a near-death experience or something catastrophic or some terrible moment in your life to start to enjoy the little things. Just take a moment, pause, and accept whatever comes in. I encourage you to please leave a comment with any of these that hit home with you. Did any of these resonate with you? Is there something that I haven't mentioned that really has connected with you? And please make sure to check my description because I do have other videos just like this one that hopefully can help motivate you, to help you grow personally, to help you find more purpose in life. Please let me leave you with this one last thought. Tonight, put your phone down and call somebody you love. Just call them. And if they don't answer, call another person. But just talk to somebody you care about because you don't know what tomorrow holds. We want to live life without regrets. So reach out to somebody you care for. And I'm telling you, you just might make their day because life doesn't give warnings, but it does give second chances. If you found some value in this, I would appreciate if you could consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. It helps let me know that these are the messages that you guys want to hear, and it does help push my content to others that could be in need. I hope to see you at my channel. I have so much other content that I hope can help you. I really appreciate you watching. It does mean the world to me. Thank you and have a great day.